This anime is going to be the best anime of the season. Probably the next best thing in anime. Yes, this trash anime. Summer 2025 is filled to the brim with good shows to watch, but most of them are sequels. I wanting to watch something fresh, something new, with new characters and new plot. Then I stumbled across trash of an anime named Gachiota or Gachiakuta. It starts off with the main character Rudo picking trash out. He is basically known for it. Security catches him in the act. He tries to escape after dumping trash on them. They start to shoot him. Bro doesn't deserve to get shot at for just picking trash. He does his gymnastics to get away. We then see the scene of these two talking shit about that guy. Why? Because in this world, rich and poor are separated by a big wall. Only people inside the wall gets the cleaning service. So outside people are dirty as hell. Apparently, Rudo does these garbage raids because he thinks that rich people throw out perfectly usable things. He takes them out of the trash, fixes them and makes a profit. Bro is a graduate of Hustler University. He's a real hustler. Then these boys come and are like, "Ew, what's this smell?" They talk about how stinky Rudo is. They say that they will get rabies or something if they stay near him. So much disrespect in front of his girl. They talk about how their ancestors were banished outside the wall because they were criminals. They make fun of Rudo for having a murderer as his father. They talk trash and leave. No need to worry. Rudo's friend over here doesn't trash on him. Rudo attempts to gift her this bunny but fails as her mother arrives and takes her away. He goes home and finds Recto, who adopted Rudo when he was a child. They talk about how Rudo should stop with these garbage raids and he shouldn't worry about money as Recto will take care of that. When Rudo was little, he was gifted these gloves by him as Rudo's hands were really bad, like really bad, and people were scared of Rudo because of it. The next day, Rudo goes out and looks into the pit. What is this pit? It is a huge pit where all trash goes, including criminals. This pit was built on the edge of the map, so the poor class gets reminded not to do any crimes. As he was watching the pit, that girl reappears. Rudo this time manages to give her that bunny and she takes it. After this cute interaction, Rudo rushes home to tell Recto about his accomplishment. He opens the door and finds Recto there. Just kidding. He finds Recto dying at the hands of this dude. He jumps on the guy but camera cuts to black and Rudo is found on ground bleeding. After that, masked man leaves the jet. He gets near Recto. Rudo holds Recto in his arm. This is where Recto tells him to change this accursed world and then dies. Rudo gets caught in the act. The police are here and they suspect Rudo to be a killer as he is holding him in his arm. He tries to explain that the masked man is the one who killed him, but they don't care. The next thing we see is Rudo above the pit. At this moment, he is screaming with sorrow, rage and revenge. But there is only one person, only one left, that still believes in him. No, she hates him. They cut the rope and Rudo falls into the pit and luckily survives. But he gets jumped by the trash monsters there. He gets saved by this man who has some weird powers. He uses his umbrella to defeat the monsters and gives Rudo his mask so that he can breathe. Because if he had stayed unmasked for 15 minutes, he would die. Rudo becomes unconscious and then we see him in a cage. So there were people who lived down in the pit and they hate the people living up there for throwing their garbage down. That's understandable. It's very rare for Swearite to survive. Oh, Swearites? Swearites are the people who live up the pit. They want Rudo so they can sell him, make a lot of money from him. Rudo crashes out and eats his finger out. Ew. Rudo awakens his power and beats these guys up. That guy returns and apparently he was testing Rudo's ability. He takes Rudo with him to see a doctor. After a checkup with the doctor, Rudo is given money that was made after selling his clothes. A random ass cat takes his money away. He runs after it and corners it with the help of old stick he grabbed from here. This stick belongs to his soon-to-be instructor and he gets mad. Just like Rudo's glove, this was the important thing that drew out his power. He punishes Rudo for this blatant act of thievery. Rudo tries to fight back and grabs a plunger with poop on it. He swings the plunger like a madman and sprays the poop all over him. This was such a funny scene. I think this is the best anime of the season because if we look at other animes, let's see. Depression anime, summertime rendering, bad boy good girl anime, and a lot of sequels. Yes, this is going to be the best anime of the season. Wait, there is another one, but that's a Chinese anime, that doesn't count. I don't know why people are not talking about it. I didn't know a thing about this show before watching it. This world is gimmicky in the best way possible, and the story hits harder than I ever expected. It's extremely funny, and I want to see Rudo's journey, how he's going to claw his way out of literal garbage to fight back against a broken system. Anyways, that's all from me. Alright guys, this was my first video ever made. No, this was the first video. If you liked it, you can subscribe and you can leave a comment to let me know you watched till the end.